Since I uploaded the review video on the new Mckinnon Luma 12L Sling, loads of people have been asking me different questions about different setups and what you can fit in it and things like that. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you different gear setups and what will actually fit in it, be it that perfect travel setup, be it different types of drones and things like that, or different camera setups. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, hope you're all chickadee-boo. Now loads of you have been sending comments around different setups and whether or not it'll fit into this little beauty of a bag. And rather than just responding on comments, what I thought I'd do is set a little video up for you so you can have a look and see what does fit and what doesn't fit and hopefully answer all those questions, including the best way to fit it in there. And what I'm going to do is show you whether or not the Mavic 3 Pro fits in it, whether that perfect travel setup fits in it, because that's what this bag's actually designed for, I feel, and different camera setups with different types of lenses on it. And if you're interested in the full review of the video and you haven't watched that one yet, you'll find a link up here, and also there'll be a description down below if you want to go and buy it, because at the end of the day it does support the channel, doesn't it, if you use the links in the description. Let's get into it then. First off, I promised a photographer called Liz to see whether or not the Mavic 3 Pro with a smart controller and 3 batteries was going to fit in there. And you can see why Liz wants to know if this will fit in here, because she gets out and about in some awesome places just like this. And in fact, she's pretty brave at some of those climbs she does. So let's see what we can get in there. The good news, Liz, is that it does actually fit. It's a bit tight, and we'll just show you how I've put it in there. You might find a different way to put it in and things like that. But first off, what I've done is taken out the dividers and things like that, because as you'll notice in a minute, when we put it in, you need to put the drone on the bottom. So let's get the bag in place. So like I said, got nothing in here at all. What I did was put the drone smack bang in the bottom here. And I've got one of the protectors, all right, just to protect the drone a little bit. You may not need to put this in, but I like to go over the top with things. Stick that in there, okay. Then you've got room for the controller. Now I've got this cover on here. If anybody's interested, there is plenty of videos on these covers. They're really good at keeping the sun off of it and things like that. That one slots in there nicely like this, okay. It's a little bit tight, as I said. And then you get the 2 batteries, plus the one in the drone as well. That's the 3. And then go down there. There's a little bit of space there. And as you can see, it zips up nicely. That's it all done. So there you go, Liz. It does actually fit in there. It's a little bit tight, I'll give it that. However, it will fit in there nicely, and there's a bit of room for some other things in there. There may be better options out there on the market, but if you're after a nice little bag like this, and I don't think you're going to go wrong with it, I just really wish that they had made it a little bit wider. And if you do get it, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you put it in the same way as I did. Next, let's look at what I believe to be the perfect travel setup. We've got the Osmo Pocket 3 here, plus the Osmo Action with some spare batteries, and this awesome Yolanzai, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. It's a clip, it's magnetic, it goes around your neck, it allows you to attach it anywhere. It's a brilliant piece of kit. Definitely recommend getting one of them.
I'd buy that for $1.
Plus 2 batteries and the remote control with this lovely cover on it for the Mini 4 Pro. And the reason I'm showing you this one is because I believe this to be the perfect travel setup. No matter what you're going to do, whether you're filming out in water or you want to get those drone shots, you want to use a gimbal, you can take photos on all of these as well, and they're bloody good photos in there. And it's nice and neat, compact, and it will cover every single angle. So if this fits, I reckon it's going to be the perfect travel setup. So let's put it all to one side a sec so you can see what goes in the bag. Quite simply, I've removed all of these again in here. You can put some in between if you like, but what we got is the Osmo Pocket 3 there, and I've only tried this once myself, so I've got to remember how I put it all in now. Put that to one side, put the Mini 4 Pro in there, the Osmo Pocket there, got the controller, like I said, with that cover on as well. That slots in there nicely. We've got 2 batteries, all right, so they can slot down in there nicely, plus this grip here for the Action Pro, or the Osmo Action Pro. I think of the GoPro then, wasn't I? The Action 4 from DJI. And then you're going to think, well, where are you going to put that if it's going to damage the lens and things like that? And how about those batteries? There is a little bit of room in there, but I don't believe in cramming things in. So this top pocket, it does a lovely job at slotting that in there. Plus the battery pack goes in there as well. And that zips up. And then you've got everything in there for the perfect travel setup. There you go. It does fit, doesn't it? And I think you can't go wrong if you're out and about or you're traveling and things like that with that type of setup in there. It's small, compact, and it all fits in here nicely. Next, we're going to look at some camera setups. A guy called Christian asked me whether or not you could fit a full frame camera in here with the Holy Trinity. The short answer to that, Christian, is no, you can't. However, you can fit this little lot in there, or a full frame camera with 2 of the Holy Trinities in there. This is how it all fits in. So what we've got is one of the inners in there. This is the one that lifts up like this so that you can get more lenses in. We got this one in here, so the full frame camera in upside down, so you've got easy access for that. In the bottom, now I've got the 14-35 there, the Canon RF 14-35, which slots in nicely. Pop that over the top, and we've got 2 lenses here. We've got a 24 and a 50. They will go in here nicely. Well, I had them in just now anyway. There we go. Fitted in there nicely, zips up. And there you go. What you could do is choose your favourite lens out of that Holy Trinity, couldn't you? The 24-70 used to be my one until I got the 24-105 f2.8 from Canon. And then that means you can either choose to have the 15-35 on here or the 70-200. Hence why I've gone for the 24-105 plus a couple of nice little primes in there. And for my final thoughts on this bag, now I've had it for a few weeks and I've been out and about with it, is to be honest, it's a nice little bag. It's got some nice little add-ons on there, especially things like this where you can attach a tripod to the bottom here. I've got the Peak Design travel tripod on the bottom here and it hangs in here nicely when you're out and about just for your cameras and things like that. However, to be honest with you, with someone like Peter Mckinnon and his attention to detail that he normally has and things like that, I just wish, and I really do wish, they'd made it that little bit wider, a couple of centimetres or maybe an inch, and then it would truly have made it that perfect sling. What do you think? Will you be buying one? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave any questions down there as well. And if you've enjoyed this in any way, shape or form, give us the old thumbs up. And don't forget, do that usual YouTube stuff where you subscribe and all of that. Till next time, keep creating everybody, have some bloody fun out there, and above all, keep smiling. See ya.